From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Good Wednesday morning. We are not seeing any fog for this morning. We'll talk about that in just a second, but there are some small rain chances for tonight into tomorrow morning. Some small rain chances could come back as soon as Sunday and Monday. Definitely not a washout. And then maybe getting a little bit wintry for our mountain passes for Sunday afternoon through early on Tuesday. But when I say a little wintry, I'm talking like maybe a couple inches of snow for our mountain passes. Right now, you're taking a live look at Richland. This view coming courtesy of the Legends Casino and Hotel. And the fog this morning has been pretty patchy. We're seeing like an area along US Highway 12 in between the Tri-Cities and Walla Walla. And in terms of lower elevations, maybe some out here in rural parts of Walla Walla and Franklin counties. And we're seeing some reductions in visibility up in the mountains as well. Temperatures this morning are brisk as we are down into the 20s and 30s, 28 for the Tri-Cities, 33 in Yakima, and 36 degrees for Walla Walla. For today, it's going to be crisp, but it will be mostly sunny, a nice fall day, and then trending a little bit colder for next week. I'll tell you how cold coming up on Good Morning Northwest, which starts right now.
Straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, a tragic discovery in Benton County. 2 people dead, a child in the car during a crash. Investigators now calling this a murder-suicide. Coming up, what investigators say happened and what comes next in this shocking case.
And snow or no snow, either way, Pasco is gearing up for winter weather. Straight ahead, we'll explore how public works crews are preparing to keep roads clear before winter even begins.
And a big expansion for Allegiant and new options for Tri-City travelers. We'll tell you where you can now fly nonstop for as low as $59. It's all coming up on Good Morning Northwest, which starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I'm Jade Elliott. Thanks so much for waking up with us on this Wednesday. A lot of news to get to.
That's right. And we're going to start with a follow-up on a story from Prosser that unfolded over the weekend.
So it was a moment that deeply impacted the community, left a lot of people, including a family, trying to figure out just what happened. Benton County Sheriff's Office, their major crimes unit, is leading this investigation. It's an active investigation into the deaths of 40-year-old Jose Luis Barrera Carrasco and 39-year-old Annie Rubalcaba Barrera. Now, interim Sheriff Mike Clark confirming that these two were in a domestic relationship together.
Now, the incident took place on Saturday, November 15th. This was at 5:30 p.m. near the intersection of Rothrock and Evans Road.
Our investigation indicates that both individuals were operating their own respective vehicles when the collision occurred at the previously mentioned location. After the collision occurred, Miss Rubalcaba Barrera sustained injuries consistent with a shooting. Tragically, as a result of this incident, we are currently classifying this case as a homicide with a subsequent suicide.
Sheriff Clark also says that out of respect for the family, many details about the why behind this incident will not be shared publicly as the investigation continues.
6:03, looking to Pasco now. While the weather could be pretty nice right now, Pasco Public Works is hard at work preparing for potential snowfall this coming winter. Crews say winter prep begins as early as October, starting with a full check of the city's plow trucks, de-icers. They also check the salting equipment to make sure everything is ready before those first flakes fall. The city also reviews and updates snow route maps, working with fire and police departments, local schools, and Ben Franklin Transit. Public Works staff then go through hands-on training, learning new routes, reviewing safety changes, and practicing how to load and operate each piece of equipment, especially with new construction, curbs, and roundabouts throughout the city. Public Works Division Manager Tom Holmes says his team is even prepared to shift into 24-hour coverage if a big storm rolls in.
So there's quite a bit of prep that goes in beforehand, but we're ready to rock and roll. We're waiting for the snow to fly.
Holmes says that they're watching the forecast closely and will be ready the moment conditions change.
Also in Pasco, the City Council ended a months-long debate. After more than 25 years of fluoridating city water, the council voted 4-2 Monday night to stop adding fluoride. The decision comes after public comment and a city survey showing the community was divided, with about half in favor of keeping it. Supporters say fluoride helps protect kids' teeth, while opponents want the option to choose what's in their water. Fluoride removal is expected to begin in the coming months. 6:04 and talking local living now, where Allegiant Air is expanding, adding dozens of new nonstop routes across the country, and one of them will directly impact Tri-Cities travelers. Allegiant announced 30 new nonstop routes connecting 35 cities nationwide. This includes 4 brand new markets, and the airline says the routes will roll out during the first half of 2026, and they're all part of Allegiant's push to give small and mid-sized cities more direct access to popular leisure destinations. One of the new additions includes a direct flight twice per week on Thursdays and Sundays from the Tri-Cities Airport, and that's to Santa Ana, California, with fares as low as $59.
You know, people are always going to have their own opinion on why'd we get this flight, why'd we get that flight. My job is to just continue to tell people we're getting new flights. That is good news. There's a lot of airports that aren't getting any new flights.
Orange County would be good because it's big. Yakima needs more too. They don't have a lot.
The new service to John Wayne Airport in Santa Ana begins February 12th, and Allegiant says more routes could be announced as demand continues to grow.
6:05 and looking ahead today, a search warrant far from normal in relation to the Sarah Clayson investigation.
Now, Clayson is the off-duty trooper accused in a possible DUI crash that killed a young man in Richland back in March. Wendy Redmond joins us with the latest.
We got our hands on the search warrant video of Moon Palace, the bar Richland police say Clayson was at for about 4 hours right before the crash. Police were looking for Clayson's bar tab, but came out with no receipts from that day.
He's destroyed evidence. He knows who they are. But not only that, but he has destroyed evidence.
The video raises a lot of questions, but that's not all. For the first time, hear from the worker who says she served Clayson drinks that night, and one of the people Clayson was apparently drinking with. I'm Wendy Redmond. Don't miss my special report as Apple Valley News Now investigates to protect and serve tonight at 6.
And coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, we're sitting down with Miss Tri-Cities as she talks about how you can give back to those in need. And this through a pop-up event through her nonprofit called Our Closet. More details right after the break.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off on a new Daikin Fit system, plus free thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Toyotathon is on! Discover holiday magic with a new Toyota. Take a 4Runner skiing.
Wow.
Sick. Pick out the perfect tree with the Tacoma.
Bingo.
Or find the best sledding spot with a Grand Highlander.
Whoa.
'Tis the season for Toyotathon. Oh, Santa got my letter.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
Toyotathon is on.
Toyota, let's go places.
With irresistibly smooth melting chocolate in every Lindor, you can melt into every holiday moment. This year, bring out Lindor from the Lindt Master Chocolatier.
Legacy lives in the people who've made this place home. For decades, Happel and Community First Bank have been part of that legacy. Different names, same mission, invested in every relationship. We're coming together to keep building what matters. Because legacy doesn't end. It lives on in every loan, every dream, every member helped.
Hi, welcome to Hapo.
Today, too many of us walk away from our primary care appointments feeling rushed and unheard.
We were frustrated too, so we decided to change the quality of healthcare here in the Tri-Cities.
At Primary Care at the PC, we take the time to truly listen. With 1-hour-long appointments, we care about the whole you. You don't have to be a member to be our patient, but once you're here, you might want to be.
Now welcoming new patients. Book your appointments online or call us at 509-783-5465. Primary Care at the PC. Play hard, live well.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE. New body cam footage as Apple Valley News Now investigates the Trooper Clayson case tonight. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colberth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Let's go ahead and take you on a zone-by-zone tour of this morning's temperatures. So we start off in Kittitas County, most of us in the 20s. We are at 36 degrees in Vantage. Then in the Yakima Valley, a mixture of 20s and 30s. For the lower Columbia Basin, also 20s and 30s. We're sitting at 28 degrees in the Tri-Cities, 30s up and down the Blue Foothills, and 30s up in the highest terrain of the Blue Mountains. Here's your coat cast for this Wednesday for the Tri-Cities. Obviously heavy jacket weather for this morning. I'm thinking we probably hold on to it for most of today, maybe into the afternoon. Some periods of light jacket weather as warm up into the mid to upper 40s, but into this evening, more heavy jacket weather. High temperature is going to stay cool for the next week, staying in the 40s and 50s, and those overnight lows trending colder, dropping down into the mid-20s as soon as Monday and Tuesday nights of next week. So let's show you how that all pans out, okay? First, for today, we'll be in the 40s for lower elevations, 49 for the Tri-Cities, 48 for Walla Walla. Overnight lows, maybe a hair warmer compared to what we're seeing for this morning, but still chilly out there with 20s and 30s for lower elevations and 20s and 30s up in the mountains. For the next week, we will stay right around average in the Tri-Cities. I'm thinking by Monday, maybe about 5-ish degrees warmer than normal, but coming back down to earth for Tuesday, and that's going to coincide with those overnight lows trending colder. So 30s through Monday, and then by Tuesday night down into the mid-20s. And if that trend continues for Wednesday night, it could be a very chilly Thanksgiving Eve. So we'll get to that when we get to that. But first, little rain chances for tonight into tomorrow. We'll talk about that with Futurecast coming up in a few minutes.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Making a difference this morning, I'm joined by Miss Tri-Cities, Julia Henry. She's here to talk about her upcoming event for her nonprofit, which is called Our Closet. So good morning, Julia.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Can you start by telling us about this nonprofit? What made you want to start something like this?
I've always loved clothes. I've always loved shopping and self-presentation. I think it's really important because whenever I feel put together and feel beautiful, I feel like I'm able to show up better in my school, in my work, in my relationships. And I also have had the opportunity to volunteer a lot at my friend's place, which is a local teen shelter that houses homeless teens in the community. And through volunteering there, I have come to realize that there are a lot of teens in the community who do not have access to clothing, new clothing, or the opportunity to feel confident through their presentation. And so I started the nonprofit Our Closet, which basically we collect new and gently used clothing for teens in the community. And so the first pop-up is happening on the 29th here in Tri-Cities, and I'm really excited.
So tell us more about that pop-up event that's happening soon. Are these people are just donating clothes to you, or how can they do that?
So there's 2 public donation drop-off places here in the Tri-Cities so that people can drop off like bags of clothes. So there's one located close to the mall at Davenport Dental, and then the other one is at Reinig Barber and Henry Law Firm in Kennewick. So a lot of people have been dropping off bags of clothes, and then I'm literally storing them in a room at my house, and it's overflowing right now with people's donations, which is so amazing. And then also a lot of local businesses have donated money and have been super generous. And then with their money donations, I've actually had the opportunity to go around and shop for clothes for these teens individually as well. So yeah.
That is so amazing. And so is it just clothes, or can people donate like shoes or accessories, anything like that?
Yeah, they can donate anything. We're taking literally everything. There was a sweet girl who just dropped off like 100 water bottles. So like hydro jugs, Stanleys, Yetis. So we have received a ton of donations. And honestly, throughout this, I've just realized how supportive people in the community are, which is amazing.
And every time I want to donate clothes, I just drive around with it in my trunk for months.
Yeah.
So I'm going to actually give you a couple things too, or I'll drop it off at one of those locations.
Yay.
But when and where is this?
So the event is happening on Saturday, November 29th. So it's the Saturday right after Thanksgiving. And it's happening at a local event center in Kennewick called Venue. Ven, Y-O-U is the name of the event center. So the Address is on the flyer that I think you guys have, so that you can share
and we'll have
with
it
people.
pop up also
So
again.
it'll have the address there for you.
Okay, perfect. And so what time is it from?
It's from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And we've had, there's a lot of, actually the first 50 people who show up will have the opportunity to receive a coupon for a free facial, haircut, manicure and pedicure, which was donated from Paul Mitchell, which is so nice.
That is so amazing.
And
I love this.
The opportunity to receive a few other free things. So
okay, cool. So it is the event to be at for
Yes,
sure. And it's a great way
absolutely.
to give back after Thanksgiving.
Yes, exactly.
All right, well, thank you, Julia, for joining us.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
And again, this event is at the Venue Event Center in Kennewick, November 29th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And you can find all of this up on our website. That's applevalleyNewsNow.com. But keep it here because we've got more news and weather still ahead after the break.
The old me was stuck in the daily grind. My routine didn't allow for any self-expression. I found clay, and that changed everything. I realized my calling was to give others the space to be creative, to build something.
This is the first
And that's how Clay Room was born. Having a Chase Ink card has allowed us to grow it and bring people together. There's a creative side in all of us. That's what I hope people come here to find.
Earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials with the Chase Ink Business Cash Card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
Every 19 seconds, someone in the U.S. is diagnosed with diabetes, but early detection and healthy habits can make a big difference. Learn more at applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Diabetes Awareness Month, sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
McCurley Mazda thanks everyone who joined the Friends of Disabled Veterans for their letter writing campaign. Together, you and hundreds of students shared messages of hope and reminded our heroes they're not forgotten. McCurley Mazda, proud to stand with those who served. The Dennis Welch Never Forgotten campaign.
Good Shepherd provides the most up-to-date orthopedic care available. Our team of experienced board-certified surgeons and podiatrists are capable of fulfilling your orthopedic needs. Services include precise joint replacements, sports medicine, all orthoscopic shoulder and knee repairs, fracture care, hand surgery, and foot and ankle care. We are here to help you with your pain and maximize your body's performance and function. Good Shepherd Orthopedics in Hermiston. Patients first, always.
It's country music's biggest night.
The CMA Awards live with the hottest performances to hit the stage and one-of-a-kind collabs. The CMA Awards live tonight on ABC.
A search warrant, missing evidence, and a bar manager who police say isn't cooperating.
He has destroyed evidence.
Now, exclusive new body cam footage in the Trooper Clayson case.
You're maybe destroying records?
To protect and serve. Apple Valley News Now investigates tonight at 6.
The CMA Awards live
tonight at 8 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colberth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Let's go ahead and show you the meteorological lay of the land over the next handful of days. So for today, high pressure over our area. That's denoted by this spinning blue H. So that's why we're going to be dry for today. But then this boundary, a cold front's going to pass us for tonight into tomorrow morning. The boundary is really going to fall apart, but could bring some rain and snow chances to the mountains, even lower rain chances for lower elevations. Sort of an in-between day for Thursday and really for Friday as well. But for Friday, starting to see some better rain chances up in the mountains. And this is ahead of a storm system that'll bring us more active weather into the weekend. So let's break this down amongst all its parts. First of all, for tonight and tomorrow, small rain chances for lower elevations. We'll go ahead and show you that with Futurecast radar. We put this into motion. This is 8 p.m. And look at what happens for lower elevations. Maybe a few very light showers. By midnight, this is when we're starting to see more rain and snow up in the Cascades, but this is going to be a quick hitter, and by 5 a.m. this is winding down, and really we're going to be nearly completely dry around lunchtime for tomorrow. So you can see hour-by-hour precip chances for your neck of the woods by downloading the Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather app free in the App Store or on Google Play. And that's maybe going to come in handy once again for this weekend, as we'll have more small rain chances returning to lower elevations. Here's what that's going to look like in the Yakima Valley. A 10% chance of some rainfall for Sunday, a 20% chance of rainfall for Monday. So definitely nowhere close to washout territory. Now, the storm system overall is going to be the wettest time frame for the storm system is going to be 4 p.m. on Friday to 4 in the morning on Tuesday. Models have trended a little bit drier with this, but still some portions of the Cascades getting around 1.5 inches of liquid water. To the east of there, even for the Blues, we're going to struggle to pick up 1/10 of an inch. And also models have trended not as wintry with this storm system, but snow levels will still be dropping down to around pass level for Sunday afternoon into early in the morning on Tuesday. Maybe a couple inches for mountain passes, nothing to write home about, but it could be a little dicey, just enough to take it slow on the passes. Here's a 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities. Small chance of rain tonight, tomorrow morning, and for Monday. In Yakima, maybe a light shower tonight, then the forecast stays dry up until Sunday and Monday. In Ellensburg, not much happening with the forecast through Friday, but then a run of 10 to 20% rain chances Saturday through Monday. For Hermiston, low potentials of light rainfall tonight into tomorrow morning. A little break for Friday and Saturday, and more showers possible Sunday and Monday. And finally, for Walla Walla, somewhat decent chance of rain tonight into tomorrow. Then the action picks back up starting on Sunday.
Action picking back up.
Cold temperatures. Have fun.
Slipping down maybe into the mid-20s for Tuesday night. If that trend continues, then the night before Thanksgiving could be one of these.
Well, chilly.
Yes.
I'm getting cold just thinking
Snuggle
about
up.
it.
I know. All right, still ahead on Good Morning Northwest. Disney just dropping the trailer for its live-action Moana, and we've got a sneak peek for you. We also have the new face taking on the iconic role and the familiar voice fans will recognize. That's all coming up in your entertainment headlines after the break.
Right now at Meredith Furniture, it's a buy one, get one free deal you don't want to miss. Buy one comfy recliner starting at just $599 and get the second one free. Yup, totally free. Tons of colors, loads of styles. Come in and find your favorite. But hurry, deals this good don't stick around forever. Kick back in not one, but 2 recliners. Because one just isn't enough. Meredith Furniture on South First in Washington, right next to Hobby Lobby.
When tragedy strikes, don't trust just anyone. Call your local appliance experts at Fred's Appliance. Right now, all LG appliances are on sale. Save big on ranges, dishwashers, and laundry sets. Shop smart appliances like this LG fridge, on sale for $15.99. At Fred's Appliance, we have in-stock get-it-today inventory so you can get your dessert plans back on track. Fred's Appliance. We sell appliances, only appliances.
Experience pure holiday enchantment at Walla Walla's Holiday Barrel Weekend, December 5th through 7th. Kick off Friday night with live music, twinkling lights, and sips of exceptional wines poured straight from the barrel, and the fun continues Saturday downtown with bustling crowds as shops, the farmers market, and the holiday indoor market open their doors. The magic peaks with a spectacular parade of lights, transforming downtown into a winter wonderland. Don't miss the heartwarming escape. Visit Walla Walla December 5th through 7th and taste the season.
Tired of the same old bull? Cash in on something utterly different. It's the Moolah La Cash Giveaway at Legends Casino Hotel. Every Thursday in November, you can tip the cash cow and milk your luck for up to $6,000. And on November 27th, the cash cow gets even bigger. 3 lucky winners will each have a shot at $30,000. Just use your Legends Rewards card to earn entries. Hoof it on over to Legends Casino Hotel for the Moolah La Cash Giveaway, where the cash really moves you.
I'm a real wild one. Life is wild. There's work to be done, adventure around every corner, and a truck that handles it all. The 2025 Ford F-150. It's rugged, loaded with tech, and built to go wild. Get a wild deal on an F-150 today. Lease an F-150 SDX 4x4 for $329 a month for 36, or purchase with 0% for 60 and no payments for 90 days.
New body cam footage as Apple Valley News Now investigates the Trooper Clayson case tonight.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Looking at your entertainment news, Disney has released a first look at next year's live-action adaptation of Moana.
Yeah, 17-year-old Catherine Lugaya is the new lead in the musical adventure, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson returns as the demigod Maui.
At nearly 10 years, this will be Disney's quickest turnaround between an animated movie and a live-action remake. So let's take a look.
I am a girl who loves my island, and the girl who loves the sea. It calls me.
That was my guy right there at the end.
That was me.
That's my favorite.
Always a mood.
Okay, hot takes.
They need to chill out with the live actions. They need to make a Tangled 2 animated version. That's all I want. That's all the people want. We don't need live action.
Give the people what they want.
Right?
Yeah, the live action remakes do nothing. I feel nothing inside. I remember I went to the theaters.
He is empty inside.
I went to the theaters and I saw the Lion King. It was back in 2019.
That one.
Yeah.
Beyonce sounded great, but it just didn't do anything for me. I can't explain it any other way.
No, I get it.
My question with this one is the voice actor that played Moana in the animated. I mean, wasn't she kind of characterized like Moana? Why isn't she playing live action? I don't know. I don't know. Just a thought. And is it really The Rock? We don't actually see him yet. Is he in it?
I hope so. They better. You can't not have him in it.
I know.
That would be real.
But then,
tease.
Same with the girl who voiced Moana.
Okay,
so
but then we're just basically taking the characters from the animated movie, the people that played them, and having them play them. It's kind of odd to me.
I don't know.
Right?
Questions.
That's kind of odd.
We need answers too.
Let's come up with some original movies.
Yeah.
New content. All right. Still ahead here on Good Morning Northwest. The days of driving onto Bateman Island are ending. Coming up in your next half hour at 6:30, we're going to explain why the causeway is being removed and what it means for salmon recovery.
With irresistibly smooth melting chocolate in every Lindor, you can melt into every holiday moment. This year, bring out Lindor from the Lindt Master Chocolatier.
Depression and anxiety rob millions of us of our day-to-day lives, but nothing seems to pull you out of it. Introducing Neurostim TMS, Washington's leading provider of transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS therapy. TMS activates the natural function of the brain's neurotransmitters to improve mood and regulate emotion. TMS is not shock therapy. It's an FDA-approved, easy outpatient experience and covered by all major medical insurances. Visit neurostimtms.com or call to schedule your free consultation now.
Thanksgiving is November 27th, and Honey Baked Ham has exactly what your gathering needs. Whole turkeys, fully cooked and perfectly seasoned. Try our new Cajun style. Turkey breasts, deliciously smoked or oven roasted. Or our famous slow-cooked spiral-cut hams, hand-glazed and caramelized to perfection. Complete your feast with one of our incredible sides and delicious desserts. Honey Baked Ham on Columbia Center Boulevard. Call today to place your order, 509-579-5855, or go to honeybaked.com.
From our family at Scott Smith State Farm, serving the Tri-Cities for over 15 years with our 2 locations in Kennewick and 1 in Yakima. We wish you joy, peace, and prosperity this holiday season. Merry Christmas from all of us at Scott Smith State Farm.
As a parent, I feel very blessed to have access to BFT. A lot of our families have 2 working parents, and it's important for our kids to still be able to utilize our community resources while also being able to have reliable transportation to those places when us as parents are busy working.
The ability to go wherever you need to go without needing a car or someone to drive you.
BFT connects me to freedom.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Get 0% APR on Sierra 1500 models.
See your Inland Empire GMC dealers.
Are you an energy worker receiving home health care? Don't settle. It's time to choose better care. At CNS Cares, our local nurses provide reliable care you can count on. Your dedicated care manager will help you get all the care and benefits you've earned.
My first provider made a lot of promises. CNS Cares has delivered.
Find out why more families are switching to CNS Cares. Visit cnscares.com.
The CMA Awards. Live.
Tonight at 8 on Apple Valley News Now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest. On your side.
Good Wednesday morning. Thanks for waking up with us, joining us here for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jade Elliott.
I'm Jessica Jalal.
I'm Josh Colbert.
All right, so it's International Men's Day. Happy day to you.
Thank you.
But it's also World Toilet Day.
World
Coincidence?
Toilet Day.
I think not.
World Toilet Day. Well, a golden toilet actually linked to President Trump just sold at auction for $12 million. $12 million for a golden throne,
I have a lot to
if you
say,
will.
but I can't say it out loud.
Fully functioning, 18 karat gold.
Well, you know,
what do you got to say about that?
I don't have anything to say about that.
Nothing appropriate, that's for sure.
Oh, nothing appropriate.
Well,
yeah.
to all the men out there, to all the
Happy day.
toilets out there, maybe some are one and the same. Happy days to all of you.
That was funny.
Happy days.
Yes.
Happy weather?
Happy weather. I'd say, yeah today
happy
is going to
weather.
be happy weather. As we head into next week, it's going to get a little colder. And
Unhappy weather?
Our temperature is going down into the toilet. So, all right, here we go. Big weather stories. Small rain chances tonight into tomorrow, and then maybe some more small rain chances as we head into Sunday and Monday. And then those snow levels dropping down, getting down to pass level as soon as Sunday afternoon through early on Tuesday morning. It looks like it's going to be modest snowfall for our mountain passes, but we'll keep a close eye on things. Right now, you're taking a live look at Richland. This view coming courtesy of the Legends Casino and Hotel. And whenever we see stuff outside, that's a good sign. That means that the fog has not developed. Now, we have seen a few very patchy areas of fog, and we are seeing some fog in the mountains, of course, but in terms of lower elevations, the visibility is looking pretty good. Okay, on to temperatures now. It is brisk out there as we're down into the 20s and 30s. So we're seeing temperatures right now at 28 in the Tri-Cities, 31 for Sunnyside, 33 in Yakima. Your hourly forecast for this Wednesday in the Tri-Cities, mostly sunny skies, and at our warmest for today, we're not really going to be warm, but we'll end up in the 40s. But like I said, trending colder into next week. I'll tell you just how cold coming up in a few minutes.
Well, thanks, Josh. We begin this half hour of news in Richland, where the deconstruction of the Bateman Island Land Bridge, the causeway, is soon going to be gone, and the deconstruction of it's going to be underway.
Apple Valley News Now's William Albert caught up with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers to learn just how soon these changes will be made.
After years of planning and preparation, the Bateman Island Causeway will soon be disappearing. Earlier this summer, the marina at Columbia Park West was removed as a precaution for the increased water flows expected as a result of the project. The effort is a partnership between multiple agencies and one aimed at improving salmon habitat by restoring more natural water movement in the Yakima Delta.
We'll be restoring the Yakima Delta here to a more natural state. It'll have cultural benefits, ecological benefits, and overall
meet our mission needs for this area.
While deconstruction of the causeway will be beginning here soon, this is a project that, according to the Army Corps of Engineers, has taken several years of planning and preparation. And they tell me several agencies have been involved. Agencies like the Department of Ecology, Fish and Wildlife, and the Yakima Nation have all been involved. Recently, the Corps awarded the deconstruction contract to a company called Pipkin, which will handle the removal work.
I do know a big consideration, though, is sediment management. And ensuring that, almost 100 years of sediment that's built up behind this causeway isn't just released out into the delta.
Locals like Richland resident Herb say they support them removing the causeway.
We're always in favor of them restoring the fish conditions that were here before we started changing things. Personally, I'm part of a group that kayaks through here a lot. And so the sediment doesn't just affect the fish, it affects us.
Peter says the ultimate goal of the project is to improve salmon recovery while reopening the natural water flow through the delta.
Land access to the island will be unavailable for the foreseeable future, but we're hoping that with the removal of this bridge, the ecological benefits and the restoration of the Yakima Delta will be something that all the residents of the Tri-Cities can enjoy.
The Army Corps says its mission is to help improve water flows and support salmon restoration for years to come. In Richland, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
And according to the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, Pipkin Inc. is expected to begin deconstruction of the causeway sometime in December.
Be sure to stay with Apple Valley News Now as we continue to follow the developments.
And keep it here because coming up next, second in the state, but he's aiming even higher. We're talking local sports and how a Hermiston standout is already building a championship future. Details on the other side of the break.
Hello there, watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Late night cravings? I'm your guy. But what about in the morning or at lunch? I've got you anytime with my brunchy meal, lunchy meal, and the new Gremlin's Midnight Meal for a late night bite. My Munch Better deals. Munch more food at a much better price.
Welcome to Jock in the Box.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best friend.
So happy together.
And the first timer. The neighborhood hero. And the out-of-towners. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
It's Chevy Red Tag. Now well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models. Plus, Costco Executive members can get a $12.50 members-only incentive.
Black Friday is here at More Furniture. Don't miss the biggest savings of the year. Up to 50% off store-wide on beautiful living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, and more. Free white glove delivery on your purchase of $9.99 or more. We'll bring it in, set it up, and take the hassle out of your holiday upgrade. Plus doorbuster deals you can't afford to miss. Hurry in for the very best selections before they're gone.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Much to the delight of our customers, John Gray now brings you Gray's Pizza and Bar, your new favorite spot in Grandview for great foods and good times. Busy day? No worries. Call ahead and order your favorite pizza to go. Quick, easy pickup, slices, salads, and soft drinks. Lunch made simple with our Monday to Friday quick lunch special. Students get $1 off every pizza slice, and school staff enjoy 10% off their orders Monday through Friday until 4 p.m. Gray's Pizza and Bar. Great deals, great eats right here in Grandview. Come see us today.
Okay, y'all, we got 10 orders coming in.
Starting a business is never easy, but starting at 8 months pregnant, that's a different story. I couldn't slow down. We were starting a business from the ground up. People were showing up left and right, and so did our business needs. The Chase e-card made it easy. When you go for something big like this, your kids see that, and they believe they can do the same.
Earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase with the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
A search warrant, missing evidence, and a bar manager who police say isn't cooperating.
He has destroyed evidence.
Now, exclusive new body cam footage in the Trooper Clayson case.
You're maybe destroying records?
To protect and serve. Apple Valley News Now investigates tonight at 6.
Next week, we're in the ballroom for Prince Night on Dancing with the Stars. Plus, E.T.'s in London with the stars of The Family Plan 2. And this trio of Mormon wives are...
Filling the E.T.
Next, E.T.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Let's go ahead and take you on a zone-by-zone tour of today's forecast. We start off in Kittitas County. Those gusts out of the south and east will go up the mountain gap for a change, so it is going to be quite breezy in the Cascades, gusts between 25 to 30 miles per hour. But in the Kittitas Valley, light winds going to be in the mid-40s, mostly sunny skies. In the Yakima Valley, will be in the upper 40s, mid to upper 40s up and down the valleys, up and down that valley in particular. So those skies are going to range from mostly sunny to partly cloudy. Also mostly sunny to partly cloudy for the lower Columbia Basin, will hover around 50. Then for the Blue Foothills, mid 40s for the Morrow County foothills, around 50 for the foothills of Umatilla and Walla Walla counties, then 40s and 50s for the highest terrain of the Blue Mountains as well. Probably the sunniest location of our viewing area today is going to be in the foothills of Umatilla and Walla Walla counties, so places like Walla Walla, Milton Freewater, and Pendleton. Okay, we are going to trend colder as we head into next week. So, well, first of all, our daytime high is going to stay cool, staying in the 40s and 50s for the next 7 days. But Monday night, Tuesday night, and beyond, maybe some of those lows dropping down into the mid-20s. So here's what it's going to look like in the Yakima Valley. We'll keep it mostly seasonal over the next 7 days. I think by Monday, maybe we could be like 5-ish degrees above average for this time of the year. Then in terms of the low temperatures, back down into the upper-ish 20s for Monday night, mid-20s for Tuesday night. If this trend continues, we could be quite cold for the night before Thanksgiving Day. And we'll have more to say about that and more to say about this. Small rain chances for tonight, tomorrow. Timing that out with Futurecast coming up in a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Josh. 6:41. Talking sports now. And a cross-country runner from Hermiston finished second in the Washington State Championships and has a few more years of running to do. He's just a sophomore.
Leroy Lozano was named the Mid-Columbia Conference Runner of the Year just after finishing up his season, and the race to the finish line was a close one. He finished just 1 second behind first place, and while proud of the silver medal, he's already dreaming of gold for next year.
I really wanted just a top 3, anything to like impress and coaches and just like set a good standard for next year. And then placing second by just a second, I got triggered at it, but I'm still learning. Every race you learn, and I'm just happy with my performance, even though it wasn't fast.
I think it was pretty fast. Yeah. With the cross-country season now over, it's a quick 2-week break, and then it is back to running to train for the track and field season.
He a runner, he a track star.
Congrats to him.
All right, keep it here because coming up next, we've got your morning sprint, everything you need to know before you head out the door. And Josh is back with your full First Alert weather forecast. It's all on the other side of the break. And it's nice to see some sun.
I know. It's like daylight outside. It's fantastic.
Allen Brackey Law Offices emphasizes the rights of accident victims and can answer your questions, such as how long do you have to file a claim? Are you getting a good settlement from the insurance company? If someone's carelessness has left you sidelined, get some answers.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and U.S. Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
The holiday season is in full swing at Shelby's Floral. Shelby's invites you to celebrate the joys of Christmas. Step into a wondrous world filled with the magic of the holiday season. Discover beautiful holiday decor, seasonal centerpieces, and gifts that capture the spirit of giving. Let Shelby's inspire you with a beautiful custom arrangement to complement your seasonal style. At Shelby's, we can bring your home to life with the joys of Christmas. Celebrating 50 years of holiday giving. Come visit Shelby's Floral on Clearwater in Kennewick.
Many of us may be at risk for type 2 diabetes, but making healthy eating choices can help prevent it. Discover how at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Diabetes Awareness Month, sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
Good sleep is essential to life, health, and happiness. And all good sleep starts with the right mattress. With Doctor's Choice from Denver Mattress, you'll find the perfect combination of body cradling comfort and reactive support. And with 10 levels of comfort to choose from, I put my trust in Consumer Reports' recommended Doctor's Choice Plush. Patients ask me how I treat my own back issues, and I suggest they turn to Doctor's Choice at Denver Mattress.
It's what I did and continue to do to maintain my active lifestyle.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, we want to take this opportunity to say thank you to all of our patients. It's been a pleasure to serve you and to improve your smiles. So, from all of us to you and yours, happy holidays and a very Merry Christmas.
Allen Brecky Law Offices emphasizes the rights of accident victims and can answer your questions, such as how long do you have to file a claim? Are you getting a good settlement from the insurance company? If someone's carelessness has left you sidelined, get some answers.
New body cam footage as Apple Valley News Now investigates the Trooper Clayson case tonight. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbert.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Our weather's going to be dry for today because we have this area of high pressure that's over the Pacific Northwest. But then that area of high pressure is going to give way to a cold front that's going to pass for tonight into tomorrow morning. That boundary is really going to fall apart as it crosses our area, but it could bring rain and snow chances to our mountains and much smaller rain chances to lower elevations. Thursday is going to be an in-between day, and most of Friday will be as well, but could start to see some better precip chances up in the mountains by then, and then we will have a much stronger, maybe isn't the right word, but a much more cohesive storm system that's going to impact us as we head into the weekend. So let's break this down, right? Tonight, tomorrow, small rain chances. We'll show you that with Futurecast radar. We put this into motion. 8 p.m. starting to see a few showers for lower elevations. By midnight, this is when we're starting to see more rain and snow up in the Cascades. But this is going to be a quick hitter. And by 5 a.m., that batch that we were just showing you falling apart, and then around lunchtime, looking pretty dry out there, and that's going to continue for the rest of the day and evening on Thursday. If that went by a little bit too quick, you can see hour-by-hour precip chances for your neck of the woods by downloading the Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather app, free in the App Store or on Google Play. And like I said, that more cohesive storm system going to hit us for Sunday and Monday. What does that mean for lower elevations? Just more small rain chances. Here's what that looks like in the Tri-Cities. I'm thinking we probably keep it dry during the day on Sunday for the Tri-Cities, but a 10% rain chance for Monday. Not much doing over the next 7 days in terms of precip chances, at least for lower elevations. But the wettest stretch, at least for the Cascades, it's going to be from 4 p.m. on Friday to 4 in the morning on Tuesday, around 1.5 inches of liquid water up in the Cascades. To the east of there, even the Blues not getting that much from the storm system. Could be a little bit wintry as snow levels start to drop down Sunday afternoon through early in the morning on Tuesday, but models have trended less wintry with the storm system as we've gotten more and more model runs. So for now, we're going with just a couple inches for mountain passes. This is subject to change, but I would not cancel any travel plans, at least at this juncture. Here's a 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities. Small chance of rain tonight, tomorrow morning, and for Monday. In Yakima, maybe a light shower tonight, then the forecast stays dry up until Sunday and Monday. In Ellensburg, not much happening with the forecast through Friday, but then a run of 10 to 20% rain chances Saturday through Monday. For Hermiston, A low potential of light rainfall tonight into tomorrow morning. A little break for Friday and Saturday, then more showers possible Sunday and Monday. And finally, for Walla Walla, a somewhat decent chance of rain tonight into tomorrow. Then the action picks back up starting on Sunday. Now let's head out to New York City to see what's ahead on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, counting down to the CMA Awards.
Will we see bell bottoms? It feels right. It's you.
You're going to see bell bottoms.
Big ones?
Bell bottoms in all shapes and sizes and colors, and we're doing the thing.
Lara Spencer is taking you behind the scenes with host Lainey Wilson before the biggest night in country music.
So when you were a little girl watching the CMA Awards, could you have ever imagined that you'd be walking onto this stage right now?
Honestly, I just got the leg chills. Hosting this thing that is huge in itself.
Yep.
It is really huge.
A big deal.
To think that they trust me enough to stand on this stage and, and sing people's praises and celebrate country music.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more of Lara and Lainey as we count down to the CMA Awards. With your GMA First Look, I'm Sophie Flay, ABC News, New York.
My generalized myasthenia gravis was unpredictable and limited what I could do. But Ultomiris is continuous symptom control with improvement in activities of daily living. It is reduced muscle weakness, and Ultomiris is the only long-acting GMG treatment with the freedom of just 6 to 7 infusions per year for a predictable routine I can count on.
Ultomiris may lower your ability to fight infections, increasing your chance of serious meningococcal and other infections, which may become life-threatening or fatal. Complete or update meningococcal vaccines at least 2 weeks before you start. If treatment is urgent, you should receive antibiotics with your vaccines. Don't start if you have a meningococcal infection. Infusion reactions may include back, belly, limb, or chest pain, muscle spasms, blood pressure changes, tiredness, shaking chills, bad taste, breathing problems, or face, tongue, or throat swelling. Ultomiris is continuous symptom control. Talk to your neurologist today.
Now, the morning sprint.
Time is 6:50. It's time for your morning sprint. We start with your national headlines. It's now time to get your letters to Santa in the mail. Monday marked the start of the U.S. Postal Service's annual Operation Santa program. This gives children and families the opportunity to write letters to Santa on what they want for Christmas. People can then adopt a letter from a child to make sure those holiday wishes are fulfilled. And this year you can choose to adopt a family as a team, and this is to ensure requests from the same household are met.
6:51 in your business headlines. An outage at software company Cloudflare impacted parts of the internet on Tuesday. Thousands of websites rely on Cloudflare to secure and manage their internet traffic. In a morning update, the company said it was investigating and working to address the global outage. A short time later, Cloudflare said its disruptions started easing, but it was still investigating the problem. X and the online game League of Legends appear to have been among the websites impacted by the outage. Yes, remember when I was saying yesterday that X wasn't working?
Oh yeah, you were saying that.
I was saying
there
that, wasn't I? See, now you know. Well, according to the online outage tracker Down Detector, Spotify, Amazon, and OpenAI also experienced outages. Now I have answers.
Now turning to health headlines this morning, flu season was bad last year and we could be in for a repeat. We're seeing the likelihood of a second severe flu season in a row, and this is because of lagging vaccinations and a new mutated strain. The strain is called Subclade K and is behind early surges in the UK, Canada, and Japan. Last winter, the U.S. had its highest rates of flu hospitalizations in nearly 15 years. At least 280 children died of influenza, which is the highest number on record going back to 2004.
6:52, talking sports now. The NBA's all-time leading scorer set another record Tuesday night. LA Laker forward LeBron James hitting the court to begin his 23rd season. That's the most anyone has ever played in the league. The 40-year-old is a bit late to the season, though. He missed the first 14 games due to sciatica. I feel you. It's that over 40 thing, right? But he's now put some rumors of his retirement to rest and collected a reported $52.6 million for the season.
What's my excuse for my knees?
Oh, shoot. I don't know.
The weather.
The weather, yep. All right, 6:53. Moving on to the top 5 local things you need to know this morning. Starting in Benton County, where the Major Crimes Unit is investigating the deaths of 40-year-old Jose Luis Barrera Carrasco and 39-year-old Annie Rubalcaba Barrera. Deputies now saying that those two were involved in a relationship, and they got into a car crash over the weekend. They were in their separate vehicles. This was on near Rothrock Road and Evans Road. It all happened Saturday evening. They say after that crash, investigators say Annie suffered injuries consistent with being shot. Sheriff's Office classifying the case now as a homicide followed by a suicide. They also tell us that a 6-year-old was inside of Annie's vehicle when this all happened, but that child wasn't hurt.
Kennewick police are investigating a car and motorcycle crash at 10th and Johnson that left one person seriously injured. This happened around noon yesterday. Debris was all across the intersection, and it forced the shutdown of westbound 10th Avenue for about an hour. Police are still working to determine what exactly caused that crash.
And in Pasco, City Council voted 4-2 to stop adding fluoride to the city's water supply. The decision comes after months of public discussion and a city survey showing residents were split about 50-50. Supporters say fluoride protects kids' teeth. Opponents, they want more control over what's in their water. City says fluoride removal will begin in the coming months.
And Pasco City Council has created a transportation benefit district. It's a resource that aims to help pay for future transportation projects. Council members say it would be financed either through a $20 car tab fee or a 0.1% sales tax. While most members say they favor the sales tax, they do want voters to make the final decision next year.
And Allegiant Air is rolling out 30 new nonstop routes nationwide, including new flights from the Tri-Cities Airport to Santa Ana, California. Airlines saying it's focused on giving small and mid-sized cities more direct access to popular destinations. New service beginning February 12th. Flights will be on Thursdays and Sundays. Fares start at $59.
Trending now this morning, you want to use unique passwords to protect your accounts from hackers. Talking to the Louvre.
Yeah, an online password manager, NordPass, has a list of ones you don't want to use. It released its annual list of the 200 most common passwords.
Study in collaboration with threat exposure management platform NordStellar looked at passwords across 44 nations from September 2024 to September 2025. At the very top of the list, the most common password was 123456, folled by
Come on,
admin,
guys.
and get this, 12345678.
678. Not 678.
I can't believe people are still using those. Okay. Well, for strong passwords, NordPass recommends at least 20 characters, including numbers, letters, and special characters, even if the platform requires fewer. Well, I'm not doing all that, because then I can't remember it.
Well, that's the problem. And then when you have to change it, and then you can't remember what you changed it to.
Yeah.
And I mean, I get it. The struggle is
And then you
real.
type all of them in. It's like you can't use.
And then you get locked out of your account because you can't remember.
Exactly. It's a whole thing.
It's
That's
a
why.
whole
But
thing.
I'm not resorting to 1, 2,
But we're
3,
not
4,
going.
5. Yeah.
No, we're not going 1, 2, 3, 4,
Definitely
5,
not.
6.
And sometimes the iPhone doesn't remember certain passwords on certain platforms.
The audacity.
Oh, yeah, I know.
iPhone.
It's like save the password.
The audacity.
One of the passwords I'm surprised we didn't see was password.
Right.
I feel like that one's pretty common as well.
Well,
Maybe
it was Louvre.
Maybe they've learned. The learners have learned.
Old habits die hard.
Yeah. All right, get us out the door. What can we expect today?
Yeah, we can expect actually a pretty nice fall day. If you can look past the temperatures, it will be a little brisk out there. Let's start off by talking about the fog, which didn't really come to fruition. There have been a couple patches out there, definitely foggy up in the mountains, but in terms of lower elevations, it just really doesn't look like it panned out, which I'm happy about. I do not like talking about the fog. And in terms of temperatures, 20s and 30s, 27 for the Tri-Cities, 35 in Yakima, 34 for Walla Walla. All of us in the 20s and 30s this morning, so you will need a heavy coat as you're headed out the front door. A lot of sunshine for today. We will warm things up into the 40s for the warmest part of the day. Pretty seasonal stuff for this time of the year. Small rain chances tonight into tomorrow morning, and maybe we'll run that back for Sunday and Monday.
Are you wearing 2 different socks?
I called me at the 11th hour.
Because I was trying to look at them because you always have fancy socks
What
on.
are they? Oh, it's
dollar signs
dollar
and citrus.
bills. Thanks
Classic
for watching.
combo.
Find more on our website.
Good Morning America's next.